afternoon from Lehigh Arena, where thanks to Daniel Panetta, Ben Woodhouse, and Elijah Gonzalez, we are here this afternoon to bring you another game in this East Division final. Last night over in Whitby, the Dukes faced off and managed to save by elimination. They won 3-2, which means that the series is now 3-2 in favor of Whitby. So will we get to Game 7 on Tuesday in Whitby? We'll have to see what happens tonight, but it is a must-win for the Wellington Dukes. For Wellington Dukes fans, though, on a player note, Andrew Rinaldi is back in the lineup this afternoon after leaving partway through last night because of an awkward hit. And for the Whitby Fury, on the personnel note, Iso Suklo is out due to a suspension. I'm Lindsay Harron. I'll have player interviews throughout the game. And also coming up later in the show, we'll have an extended interview with Elijah Gonzalez. But first, let's set up tonight's game. Let's send it upstairs to Dave Foote and Oxman Har.
Thank you, Lindsay. Yes, Wellington still against the ropes, but back for another chance to extend the series. It was about a year ago today, Alex, that Wellington extended their series in the same position against the Newmarket Hurricanes. How do they do that again tonight?
They need to keep playing desperate. They came out in Whitby. They got down 2-0 early on, but they didn't give up. They pushed back. They showed some fight, and they came back to win that hockey game 3-2. They're going to have to do a lot of the same today. They're going to have to make sure they come with that same fight, that same resistancy, and make sure they put this Whitby Fury team in the same vulnerable position that they are in.
Starting goaltenders tonight, the same as they have been throughout the series. Luke Pearson goes again for the Whitby Fury, had 29 saves in the loss last night, and again, that continues to be one of the reasons that the Fury have been hanging on in these Buckland Cup playoffs. Across the pond, Logan Bateman had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Still not exactly perhaps where he would like to be as far as his stats go compared to how he played near the end of the regular season, but he's back again, and he'll try to backstop the Dukes to a Game 7. In our second intermission, chance to break here for Wellington. A backhand try, they score! Dawson Ellis tucks home a backhand.
And right off the draw, Dawson Ellis shoots the zone. He gets the pass from Eddie going up the wing. He uses his speed. He gets in alone on Pearson, makes a beautiful move to the backhand. He opens up Pearson and goes right through the 5-hole. Absolutely beautiful goal there for Dawson Ellis. And that's been the best line here for the Dukes early on with Ellis, Panetta, and Eddie.
Another guy we talked about on the ride up, Alex. Everybody has tagged. Quinn Hanna will barrel into the corner, trying to protect the puck and keep it away from Bazana. Here is Vitucci trying to center it. Nice cutoff by Dakota Betts. And the 17-year-old puts it back into the corner. Woodhouse, Hanna, tough angle shot, scores!
Wow.
The big defenseman used to scoring from the point. He'll rip it home from the toughest of angles. And the Dukes have a 2-0 lead.
And I think Pearson was cheating a little bit for the pass option, as he didn't think Quinn Hanna would rip that from that angle. And as we take another look at this, he looks middle and then just absolutely picks that corner over the shoulder of Luke Pearson. What a goal from Quinn Hanna, who's been nothing but exceptional in these playoffs for the Wellington Dukes.
Muscled up the boards by DeMaio. Not out yet. Here's Gilmore, down low, backhand score! Andrew Rinaldi has made it 3-0, and the Dukes get that crucial third goal.
For Andrew Rinaldi, that's his 7th of the postseason, his 13th point, and it comes at a great time as the Dukes get that all-important third goal here in the dying seconds of this second period. And he's been a guy who's been tested a lot in the last 24 hours, taking a couple big hits, but he continues to just do what he does offensively, gets in alone on Pearson and buries that backhand.
As far as the waiting Whitby player, now the Fury are going to get in with a chance. Little drag play right out in front, they score! Oh, Noah Dolo made something out of nothing on that play, forcing the turnover, dragging it around, and a couple fortunate bounces as it pinballs past Bateman to make it 3-1.
Yeah, that's back-to-back games now where Noah Dolo has a goal, and the first one for the Fury here in this game is they needed a bounce to try to get them back into this one, and that one, no Dolo going 1-on-3, just able to pinball that in on Bateman. As we take another look at it here, he drags around and he really out of nothing just throws that into the traffic area, and it bounces in off of Woodhouse. So a tough break there for the Dukes, and Shane Bull scored yesterday as well for the Whitby Fury, who actually have repeated their scoring summary with Dolo getting the first goal and Bull getting the second. This one comes at a huge time here, so with 8:16 left, you just look back to that Andrew Rinaldi goal late in the second period as maybe one that's very important as Shane Bull scores there to bring this to a 3-2 game.
4-0 Dukes in game one. McKinnon just getting onside. Fallowfield smashes it off the glass. It stayed in. Knocked toward the net. Fired on and wide. Now loose for Eddie. He'll chop it off the glass and out. 18 seconds to go. 15 left and a turnover. Hanna for the empty net. He scores! Quinn Hanna sends it to game 7. His second of the game. Adds a little insurance, and the Dukes have their 4-2 lead. So Quinn Hanna with the dagger. And we'll see you Tuesday night at Iroquois Park as the Dukes hold on to the lead and go wire to wire in game 6 for the victory.